Okay, Mike and Lynn here, and we are headed to Mount Rushmore, 1 mile ahead.
There it is.
This wasn't far at all from our campsite.
No, it's just 11 miles.
Take a sharp right, then you will arrive at your destination.
I'm just glad it's not windy like yesterday. I was in Rapid City yesterday, and it blew me over just about. It was terrible.
You have arrived.
Here we are. Okay. There you go. Okay. Here's where we go in. Right, we are at Mount Rushmore. Just went through one section where you can see the mountain. We can see the road of flags in a second. Look at that little bird. I'm always noticing little birds. They're just funny. There it goes. Right, there they are. Alright. See all the flags flying. Oh, there's South Carolina. Yep, there it is. South Carolina. I'll look for Georgia too. Okay, Sam, time. The models in this studio. 1 inch on the model would equal 1 foot on the mountain. Wow. 2, measuring using protractor plates and plumb bobs. Borglum measured distances on the models and then multiplied by 12 to calculate how much stone needed to be removed from the mountain. Boy, it sounds too complicated for me. Blast. Dynamite blasted away 900 million pounds of rock to reach stone that could be carved. Then 4, workers hung over the mountain in swings called bosom chairs while using jackhammers to drill holes to the final surface in a process called honeycombing. And then finish, hammers and chisels were used to remove stone between the holes. A special drill bit was used in bumping the surface of the sculpture as smooth as a sidewalk. And there are the tools. And here are the early visionaries. Okay. There's the information center. And there's the mountain. And there's the presidents carved in the rock. I think it's pretty impressive that people could do that. And here, oh, there's an audio tour that's available. There's some major exhibits and videos detailing how and why the memorial was carved. It features 2 theaters, an information desk, restrooms, and a Mount Rushmore bookstore. Yeah. And it opens at 8. We're here 10 minutes early. because it wasn't far from our campsite at all. It would have been cool to be here at night. We don't get out much at night to get around in the mountains, especially in places we don't know. And just hard to drive where you're not used to. Starts pretty late, but they illuminate the president's faces on the rock. And I think that would be pretty cool, maybe for young people. All right, Sculptor Studio. You can see the studio. Sculptor Gutson Berglum. It's an original scale model. Yeah. All right, you ready? Okay. Do you want this thing down to? Heads up there. We're going down to the studio. I'm going to hold on the rail. I do not want to fall like I did yesterday.
Yeah, Lynn took a fumble feet.
Yeah, I did.
Fumble feet now.
Yeah, he's been calling me fumble feet, but it wasn't fun. Whoops. Yeah, I survived, but I got a skinned up knee, elbow, finger on each hand got punctured holding it, and the hood of my camera I hit, and it popped it off and made a small scrape on my Nikon, but on the top, lens. But it appears okay. The hood goes on a little difficult, but it's okay. So I don't want to do that again. I don't want to hurt myself either. So we're going to go down here and see the sculptor's thing. Why they had to put it down all these steps. And then we're right there. He's looking straight at the camera. I took a couple pictures before I put the GoPro on because I can zoom in. There he goes. Okay. All right, down here they got a fireplace. All right. I don't see what I was looking for. The sculptor's garden. Not garden. Studio. Oh, that's the sculptor. Gutson Borglum. And then it said it's sculptured by his son Lincoln Borglum. Oh, I see. I'm not far enough. I gotta go down here for the studio. Why did they had to put it all the way down the hill and make people go on these steps? Going this way. Okay. Way down this hill, and you had to take multiple steps around to get to it. Okay, so here's the sculptor's studio. All right. A big building. Okay, let me read about it. Oh. In 1884 and 1885, Charles Rushmore was working on mining claims in the Black Hills. Two local prospectors he had befriended were with him one day when he was staring up at wonder at it. He asked what its name was. One replied that it had no name. Another followed up with Rushmore Peak. Okay. Gate to go out. Sometimes I can't see through this thing. Yeah, but they tell you stuff. You can tell me stuff, alright? Not even much.
Turn right to Lane Johnny Road.
We are here at Sylvan Lake, Custer State Park. The going was a little curvy and, well, not really tricky, but scary if you don't like heights. It's a beautiful spot. But we made it up here. Mike doesn't like to drive in the mountains, but at least we're not pulling an RV. Isn't that pretty? And it's cool today. We got sweaters on. Let's explore and smell wherever he is. We have kayaking here. We won't be able to have time for that. And we got a dog with us. There we go. I'll tell you what, it was windy up here. There's another doggy on the trail. Right here. So now watch my steps or it'll bust my head. Look at that rock, baby. 2 rocks. More than two rocks. This is cool. Mike's waiting for me back at the truck with Murphy. So cool. Rapid City. Finally found parking. I do hate driving a dually in small towns. No choice though. Tried to find parking and couldn't find a parking garage. I am parked here on, I forgot what street is, crossing 7th Street here. But it said, I only see a sign talking about snow removal area, no parking, when there's a snow alert. I don't think there's any snow alerts. There's a neat mural I like that. So I'm right across from this building. I saw another sign that said 2-hour park. People there. There's one up there. There's no way in this wind I'm going up there. It'll blow me off. Sure as the world. Anyway, headed up. Trying to keep the wind from blowing me over. All right. But besides seeing the dinosaurs, you get a great view up here. Okay, 40 feet long and 12 feet tall. 4 to 5 tons. Carnivore, yep. King of the tyrant lizards. No, I can read all the other stuff. It does say their small front arms were not as small as previously thought and were extremely strong, each able to independently bench press 400 pounds. I wonder how they figure all that stuff out. Yeah, which was the one that was sick in Jurassic Park. All right, he was 30 feet long and 9.5 feet tall. Just doing some exploring. Now, I heard that these beams here were for a bridge originally around Mount Rushmore, but these particular beams were rejected, I guess, due to quality or something. So then they were going to use some of these trusses to make a memorial, a Mount Rushmore memorial. And this is Martin Van Buren, the President of the United States from 1837 to 1841. Born 1782, died 1862. Okay. Oh, the wind is really blowing. Can't believe it. There's a Fresh Start pizza place, an arcade. He's kind of been over, isn't he? Oh, he's got a baseball behind his back. Who do you think that is? It is William H. Taft. And I'm trying to read it. President from 1909 to 1913, 14, I can't, kind of hard to read. All right, so here's the Press Start Arcade Bar and Pizzeria. Okay. Ah, I can walk across this street now. People could tell I'm a tourist. I got a camera around my neck and I'm holding a GoPro. Alright. This is Andrew Jackson, President from 1829 to 1837. Born 1767, died 1845. Sidney Glader, World War II, U.S. Army. Trolley tour. I want to do that. That'd be easier. This is Thirsties. Guess you can get a good drink in there. And there's another honored World War hero, Leonard Wallace, World War II. There's Murphy's Pub. Find a place to park when you have a big rig. Pretty building. Oh, aside the dinosaur park where I already went. already marked him up. That's not cool. Look, he has a dog. Alright. This is Orange Harding. Well, wait for the motorcycle. Orange G. Harding. 1921 to 23. I remember right. That's only barely into his presidency. I think he did die. Look at how they paint the boxes. The utility boxes. The flamingo. Here's some artwork. Another flamingo. And yet another president. This one is Woodrow Wilson. Oh, the lighting is okay because it's just so bright. I'm a little tired of walking out in this wind, I tell you. Alright, not sure what he's holding there. This is William Henry Harrison, president from 1841 to 1841. So, he didn't last long in office. Here's the president. And he has a pretty little dog next to him. He's holding a pipe. Maybe you can guess who he is. Yeah, you recognize it when you get up close. Uh-oh, there goes my hat again. Alright. Gerald R. Ford, 1974 to 1977. Holding his hand out. Oh, waving. Aha, I see who it is right off. You really can recognize some of these people. Dang, that wind. So windy he might blow over. So you can guess. Jimmy Carter. Good man, lived to be 100. 39th president, 1977 to 1981. Born in 1924. They didn't put his date of death down yet. But it's from Donald J. Trump. You either love him or hate him. But he's our current president. Here we have, and you can see his face, you can tell who it is. Yeah. Ronald Reagan. Oh, born 1911. President from 1981 to 1989. Very nice, very nice. Okay. George Washington. George W. Washington, I should say. President from 1789 to 1797. All right. And I have got to head toward my car, my monster truck. That says Chubby Chipmunk. Hand-dipped chocolates. Uh-oh. Might have to make a stop. I'm trying to juggle everything. All right, this is a beautiful statue here of a Native American. Look at the eagle headdress on it. Hope you don't hear all this wind. I'll have to put music.